WSEU and WSEE recognize decades of excellence of serving our community. Brought to you by Ashley and Kuzma Physical Therapy.
It is time for our weekly anniversary celebration of both WSEE's 70th and WICU's 75th anniversaries being observed this year. Both stations have launched a lot of careers throughout the decades, with talent moving on to big jobs in TV markets across the country. Perhaps the most notable is Dylan Dreyer, whose start in Erie opened the door to a network-level career on the Today Show. As our Lisa Adams shows us, it is a start that Dylan has not forgotten.
So south of Interstate 90, seeing the more accumulation and also...
Fresh out of Rutgers and on a path that would lead to NBC Today, meteorologist Dylan Dreyer worked at WICU just shy of 2 years, but left quite an impression on Erie.
I mean, if anyone from Erie ends up coming to the Today Show Plaza, they always let me know that they watched me on WICU.
An internship at WCBS confirmed that she wanted to do TV weather, so she cut an audition tape, sent it to 60 stations, got turned down at her first interview in Lincoln, Nebraska, but made a match with Erie.
And then Phil Hayes called from WICU and he said, come on out. So I drove out with my mom. We interviewed. He took me out to dinner. He said, everything is looking really well. And I kind of was offered the job the next day.
Dylan said she had a lot to learn, and Erie proved to be the place to do it.
Getting rid of my New Jersey accent when it came to, speaking with confidence and lowering my voice and not speaking so like high up in the register, and just sort of getting over those nerves. So I'm just so grateful that Erie gave me the chance to get through some of that stuff and didn't just, push me aside because I wasn't, really ready yet.
So was this some sort of typo or was this intentional?
But she was ready, and in a market our size was expected to do reporting too, something she does a lot of at Today.
I hope we had a little part in preparing you for that too.
I mean, absolutely. And I'm so grateful to that opportunity to learn how to write a story, to learn how to interview people in a way that those sound bites will get worked into a story.
But Dylan bloomed in the weather job, looking polished and professional and mastering the challenge of lake effect snow.
So let's take a look at those snowfall totals from now.
What she still considers the hardest to forecast.
Where I knew who would get the snow and who would get most of the snow, and it's fun to kind of perfect that forecast.
And ever the weather geek, she was excited to learn about our new Doppler Max 5D.
And so this may mean something to you because apparently where we were getting our radar left a little gap.
A huge gap. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Erie News Now feels a special sense of pride about Dylan, something a little personal for me.
So I honestly can't thank you enough for the role you've played in my life and ultimately my career.
And Dylan feels pride in being a small part of our 75 years.
Happy 75th anniversary, Channel 12. Mwah! I love you.
Lisa Adams, Erie News Now.
And Dylan has such fond memories of her time in Erie that she told Lisa she learned how to live on her own, how to budget her money, and how to cook when she was here. You can see Lisa's full conversation with Dylan on our website at erienewsnow.com. We'll be right back.